Hi and welcome to another GC Mysteries video, where this time we are looking into the case of Brooke Skylar Richardson. So if you're American or you keep up to date with the biggest trials or the most prominent trials in America, then you will be aware of the case against Brooke Skylar Richardson. Now, Brooke, who goes by the name Skylar, was accused of the death, aggravated murder, involuntary homicide, anything that they could do, well, try and do her for. Now, Brooke basically went to the doctor's office. Now, she actually went to the doctor's office to request birth control pills. Only it didn't quite go to plan, and with going in there, she was told that she was in fact pregnant. Now, she was terrified of telling anyone. Her own mother and father didn't know that she was pregnant, nor had she been pregnant. They didn't know until the police contacted them about 2 months after Skylar had given birth to the child. Now, her mum and dad never knew that she had been pregnant, didn't know that she had given birth to the child, and didn't know what she had done in the aftermath of giving birth to her child. Now, she named her little girl Annabelle. Now, she was accused of aggravated murder, involuntary homicide, abuse of a corpse, everything. But really, the full story never was told. And she was also charged with endangering children. Now, no one, in America they say that you are innocent until proven guilty. Unfortunately, that's not the way it went for Skylar. In fact, Skylar was always guilty until proven innocent. And that lasted the whole case. Now, Skylar did she did confess to burning the baby. The coroner who did the autopsy said that she had seen evidence of burns, and therefore, of course, Skylar, she had to have burned the baby. And so that's when all of the charges, aggravated murder, endangering children, abuse of corpse, every charge that they could throw at her, they did. Now, the coroner who came out and said that she had seen evidence of burns later retracted that statement, said that she was wrong and that she could not see any evidence of burning whatsoever to the baby's bones. But when Skylar was being interrogated, she stated that she maybe tried to cremate the baby a little bit. That was actually brought up. The word cremate was brought up by the police, and the police officer, one of them, there was two police officers, one of them said, did the baby make any gurgling sounds, a little gurgle? And so then Skylar said, maybe I heard a little gurgle, and that was the police again. They had brought that word in. Now, there was no evidence that when that baby was born, that she was alive. And even one of the doctors on the stand said that it was homicide by undetermined means. But when she was cross-examined, she admitted she couldn't prove that that baby had ever been alive. And so you cannot commit homicide if the person is not living at that time. It's impossible, because to commit homicide you are killing someone. Well, you can't kill someone who's already dead. Now, the jury ultimately agreed with the defence and found Skylar not guilty on charges of aggravated murder and endangering children, and the other charges that she had been brought to court on. She was found guilty of abuse of a corpse and was sentenced to 3 years probation for that charge. Now, I've watched that court case, and Skylar was terrified. She was terrified. She was in tears. She showed remorse. She showed everything that an innocent person would. She just wanted to bury her baby in the back garden. She didn't think that she was doing anything wrong by that. And maybe it's a bit naive of Skylar that she didn't see that there was something wrong by doing that. But ultimately, she is not a cold-blooded killer. Ultimately, she is a young woman who made really bad decisions. but if you want to learn more, you can by searching Skylar Richardson or Brooke Skylar Richardson. Thank you for watching this GC Mysteries video. If you liked it, please like, subscribe and click the notification bell. If you can, support us on Patreon at patreon.com/GC Mysteries. See us on Facebook and Twitter, GC Mysteries, and bye bye for now.